Who wants it?
In the defensive zone. Themselves carrying it ahead. Shot! Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Kaprizov.
Gets it
Oh,
over
you got
to
lucky,
Kaprizov.
buddy.
And the play's finally whistled dead by the officials who can tend to the injured player. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. San Jose's won the draw. On the attack along the boards. Look out. Big time stop. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. And he passes up ahead to Eriksson. He got all of that one. Broken up at center by Boldy. Sends a pass over.
That's what you get for stealing McDavid's number,
You want to
bud.
send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Sharks have had more scoring chances, but they still trail early in this opening frame. Minnesota's got it in the defensive zone. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock.
Let go of me, bud.
Takes that pass back at the point. Dishes it off. Thunderous collision on the plate. And look at the bench set up. Quick pass to Chow. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end.
Got it.
Moves it around. Oh, and there's a hit on the play. There's a collision. And they go the other way as they clear the zone.
Got a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Feeds the puck up to Granlund. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Moves inside. Centering pass. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Makes his presence known on the ice. Into the attacking end. Strong defensive effort. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
The shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Quick feed to Duhaime. Broken up by Addison. The Sharks take possession of the neutral zone. Here's a chance.
Everything's over 50%.
Oh, and he stops that one.
My average is 49%. Am I gonna get my 15th goal or what?
Tries to feed it over to Chow.
Jeez.
Picked off by Faber. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Minnesota's ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Johansson. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Moves it to Drouin. Uses the force on that hit. And he makes the save. Taken along the wall by Granlund. Puck grabbed by Martinic. Johansson's got it in the defensive zone. Martinic's taking a nasty whack, and that's going to draw a penalty. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Moves it over to Granlund.
It is.
Takes the pass. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Kunin's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's two. And now three, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Good stand-up hit on the play. Too much congestion in front.
Everybody wants my premium goal.
And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. And the pass is redirected. And he hangs on to the puck. Puck exits the zone. Here's a short pass to Brodin. Addison's got it in the defensive end. Now into the
Oh my
offensive zone from the
God,
right
man.
side. The Wild have the puck in their own end.
He saved it! Oh, wow! Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
Can't believe it stayed out.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Quick pass to Chow. San Jose's got the puck against the boards. Here's the shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Duhaime's got it along the wing. Here's a shot.
Minnesota is my least favorite team.
And just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous off.
How did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one.
The Sharks played along the boards. Oh, great save by Gustafsson. Scooped up along the wall by Zuccarello. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Looks to set up at the point now. The Sharks gain control of the puck. Minnesota's got it behind the net. Tremendous stop by Talbot. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Here in the late goings of the period, Minnesota's up 1-0.
What a frickin' slump.
There's the horn. Still 40 more
I'm
minutes
in a
left
slump.
in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Fuck's
San
sake,
Jose's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by 1. If they can continue to manage the puck, own possession time, and convert, they'll find their way back in.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit!
Oh my God, I'm sick of talking to this coach.
As we look down on the bench, there's our young rookie who we've talked about a lot, having quite the conversation with his head coach.
Well, I think this is a reminder that he's doing a real good job dictating pace, owning the puck. If you look at the possession time and the sustained pressure they've had, I think it's really important for a coach to recognize them when a rookie is playing well because confidence is everything.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 to score. Picked up along the boards by Addison. He got thunderstruck. The Sharks carried along the wall. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Zuccarello's got the puck along the wing. Great use of the stick at center by Roman. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end.
Yeah,
A centering chance! Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Spurgeon's got it against the boards. And he connects with the long bomb.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Quick pass over to Jost. Pokes it away in his own end. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
I think I need a break. My God.
San Jose still trailing in this one despite numerous shots on goal. Minnesota's got it, and they're on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Sends the pass down low. Pass out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Gustafson's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save and holds on for the whistle.
The setters will glide into the dot. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dismiss that chance.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect
Get away
it to
from
the
me,
corner, getting
Capri,
it out of
dog.
danger.
San Jose's got the puck against the half wall. He's it over. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Tremendous cycle work going. And someone gets in front of that one. And there's a hit with a little violence. Middleton stick handling in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Puck sent over to Jost. Takes a shot. Great stop by Talbot. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point.
Why? Every time I'm on the ice, I gotta go against dumbass.
Granlund's won a big draw on their own end. Angles it over to Zuccarello. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Talbot.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Slides it across. And the defenders come up with the puck. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Puts it towards the net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Turn that one aside. Stretch pass. Quick feed to Granlund. Denied by the puck stopper.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The Sharks have been the busier team offensively with plenty of scoring chances. Just no finish, and they trail here in period 2. Sends it quickly to Goudreau.
Oh, I'm so sick of playing defense.
Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Good stand-up hit. Denied that one.
Horrible
Can't
pass.
get a hold of that pass. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Past the halfway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Sharks come up with the defensive zone draw. And he slides it quickly to Chow. He says, let's get physical on that play. Keeps a hold of the puck. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Denies him in front. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Granlund's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Oh, club save and a beauty. Tries to get the puck to Granlund. Shot! And he was ready for that one. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he takes the feed. And then got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Grabbed along the board by Spurgeon. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves it quickly over to Chow. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Good solid check and he loses control of it. Takes the feed. Great heads-up play with the stick by Vlasic. Pinned up along the boards.
Fuck off.
Slides it diagonally to Couture. Martinez across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. sends the pass over. He's got a step. Tries to get it to Couture. Puts it on net. Huge stop by Gustafsson. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate,
Dude, like,
James. This
it
was a
just
huge
stopped
hit.
playing.
The Wild
Literally
have
just stopped
possession
working.
along the boards. San Jose's got it in the
Clusterfuck.
neutral zone.
What a clusterfuck.
Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. Boldy's got it to the side. The Sharks have it now.
God, I hate Minnesota.
Handles the pass.
It's going to stand my
On-man
face.
rush. The Sharks looking against the half wall. Moves behind the net. Here's a
The
shot.
1-2.
And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Oh, if you want to.
San Jose's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. The Sharks take possession off the faceoff. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Dorotheev's got it in the offensive end. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Talbot.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Granlund's lugging the puck. And he keeps possession. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Walden. Moves it around along the half wall. And he takes the dish. Denies him! Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the wall by Drouin. Moves it to Granlund. Flips it up the net. Blocked in traffic. Passes it over. Sends the feed in front. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. San Jose's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second.
They're not even good.
Duhane's moving the puck through his own zone. Great reach with the poke check. He looks deep to Chow. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Duhane. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender getting a
Where
piece
was
of
that?
one.
Fucking,
That's blocked.
oh my god.
Taken along the wall by Granlund. Talk about
Not even
finishing your
close.
check. Wow.
Thank
For
you.
three. He scores! Off the crossbar in.
That looks like my freaking driveway.
There it is, and he's leading his team in goals for a reason. James has got a real knack for the net and uncanny ability to disguise his shot.
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach?
Looks like
Are they
Big Show
acknowledging the
on
rookie,
Oxford.
Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognized the success.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. San Jose's got the puck against the boards. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Granlund's been lighting the lamp at this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice. It just seems that every time he makes his way towards the net, the puck's going in.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
36 shots. And I'm the only one.
Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. It's been a fun one so far, all tied up as we are now underway here in the third period. Quick pass to Chow. The Sharks take it along the wall. San Jose's got it now. Takes the feed at the back end. And now it's grabbed by Kaprizov. Great read with the stick. The Sharks gain possession in their own end. Poked away by Granlund. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. And he stays that one with the glove. Our broadcast crew catching a pretty passionate conversation with the coach and the kid here. Cheryl, what do you think's being said?
Well, if you're the rookie, you're liking this moment because you know you're going to be on the ice at a critical time. It's a tie game. Coach is sending a message. I want you to change the temperature here, kid. Go drive offense.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck.
No one wants to play.
Off the draw, they take possession. San Jose's got the puck in the defensive end. Passes it in front.
Yeah, why would it not pass to the top player right in front of him?
Puck scooped up by Spurgeon.
Why would
Through the
you
neutral
pass
zone up along the wing. And another hit. The human buzzsaw is in full effect on the ice tonight here, Cheryl.
It certainly is. And if you're the opponent, man, your head's going to be on a swivel. You're going to be knowing when he's coming. And you may shy away from the puck.
And he slides it quickly to Eklund. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Spurgeon. Moves the puck. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Quick feed to Zuccarello. Minnesota's got it along the wall. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Quick pass to Granlund. He carries the puck up along the wing. Pass back to the point.
Bro, I can't go nowhere. I just get double team.
Works it across to Drouin. Receives the pass.
Holy
Chow's going to play it against the half wall. And that's blocked from someone in front. Dishes it off. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. Skating with it. And there's a collision. Oh, that's blocked. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Oh, hit on the leg. And now he moves it to Kaprizov. We got a whistle offside to call. We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one.
I can sit there and think every time.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Minnesota's on the attack. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Scoops up the puck now. Lays the body. Moves it quickly over to Granlund. And he makes a save there.
I think I'm going to shoot. I think I'm going to pass. I think I'm going to turn the puck over. I think I'm going to take a slap shot to the corner of the fucking
And he
glass.
takes the pass. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Brodin. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Passes over to Drouin. Shot! What a stop! Scooped up along the wall by Vlasic. Puck picked up by Kaprizov. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Taken by Brodin. Talbot's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the period left to play. We got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Sharks look to start the transition game. Drouin swooping in on the attack. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. San Jose's got possession here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Takes the puck. Quick pass across to Addison. Great defensive effort with the strip. Big time stop there. Tries to feed it over to Zuccarello. Now a quick pass to Brodin. Slides the puck ahead to Kaprizov.
41 shots, 42. Like, fuck this game. That's a goal. It's fucking
angles
like
it over to Granlund. And now he angles it across to Drouin.
Dude!
Back to the point it goes. And he
going
makes
on
the
backhand,
save.
shoot!
And he had the answer.
Fuck me, straight right at him.
And that misses. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Bonino.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it and it's not just going in.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner
Wow.
slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
And a great save. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Sends it in deep.
There's fucking 5
We looked at
damage.
Cheryl's pound-for-pound matchup earlier in the game. Cheryl, do we have a winner?
Chow's definitely been the better player tonight, James, when you look at the matchup. Just look at the puck on his stick, the way he's created, the way he's opened up lanes. Just look at his point protection, and it tells a story.
Takes the pass from the left wing. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. And it's a quick pass to Dorofeev. For the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Quick shot! Denies him on the slapper! Here he is on the rebound! They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead!
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts and led to that opportunity.
San Jose's won the draw. With possession along the wall. The Wild have the puck against the boards. And now it's over to Eriksson. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Through center along the wing. The Sharks played along the wing. The Wild have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Brody's taking it from his own end. Minnesota's gained possession. Through center. Slides the puck over. The Wild have gained possession. Oh, a clutch save! And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The Sharks got off to a great start and then just really settled down in their own end the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a balancing act, really. You want some offense, but then you also have to be able to play on the other side of the puck. It was all one way in the first period. They settled in, were able to protect the middle of the ice, deflected the perimeter, and they gave them a real opportunity.
I'm seeing a lot of traction here on social media suggesting they're just trying to figure out where do they put that banner in the rafters with his name and number on the back of it already.
Well, we're early in season 1 for him, so it might be a tad hasty. but he has been fun to watch. I mean, he's out of the gate. He's had a good start. Had a big night last night. Not just getting on the board, James, but the way that he had the puck the whole time. I'm growing into a big fan early on in his career.
I get the excitement. I was going to say, like, I get the excitement, don't you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But as far as, can we retire his number? I'd like to see him get through a season first.
Okay. How about even a quarter?
No. Man, you were hasty. But you're hasty good and bad, too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, fan. Voice of the fan. Voice of the fan, Ray. And we'll have much more reaction. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Wild paired up with the Sharks. San Jose puts up a strong defensive front when it mattered most, and they get the win. Big win and a big night for the rookie as he scores in the victory, and here's how it all played out. Here's the rookie making things happen in the offensive zone. Shot scores! Oh, the freshman comes up clutch with the goal. There were other games beyond just this one here in the NHL tonight. Let's get you caught up on some of those finals. The Flames were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Bruins. Boston tightens it up when they needed to most late, and they get the win. The Avs were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Jets. Colorado padded the stats in this one, scoring at will. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Well, this should be a fun one tonight. Hey, everybody, James Cebulski back here on the show. But coming up, two of the game's more entertaining players this season will be on display, and Ferraro and I will be bringing you that broadcast. Hey, look, we already know how established the incumbent is, right? One of the best in the game and has proven as such over the last few years. On the flip side, the kid's kind of saying, hey, there's a new sheriff in town, if you will. Looking forward to seeing a little game of anything you can do, I can do better, because these two have certainly shown they are two of the more dynamic talents in the league. All right, elsewhere around the National Hockey League tonight, we're going to check. Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Oilers were looking to steal two against the Canucks. Edmonton takes the win in a very close game. The Blue Jackets had their hands full with the Kings. Columbus pulverizes their opponents with a big offensive effort. The Canes took to the ice for a collision with the Avalanche. Colorado toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. Lots more still to come, including the story in MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us.
I could do this with my eyes closed. I'm back from the dead, from the back of my head. Been gone and facing moments that should never be said. The rap and the grit from the pit of despair. Been taking every whip and word, I've never been spared. They said tomorrow's never promised, honest. They said angels are among us. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside a cage. Just throw away the key, don't worry about me. I was driving in my car, throwing up my hands, putting it close. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes closed. Turn out the lights. I could do this with my eyes. Less medications, less manifestations, mantras, meditation, throw it all away. All the places I've been, all the blood that I've bled, been broken down and beat up, but I still get it. All the faceless embraces and the tasteless two faces, killed and resurrected, cause I'll never be dead. They said tomorrow's never promised, honest. Yeah, they said piranhas are among us. Lock me up in the maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside a cage. will spend these days as an island, alone and far away. Lock me up in a maze. Turn out the lights. I was born, I was raised for this. Turn out the lights. Lock me up inside. There's no way to get over without me. I was driving in my car, throwing up my hands, pulling in coast. I could do this with my eyes closed.
Thank you.
Yeah. They're tiny little guys.
Yeah.
You take them all at once? No. Huh?
Just one.
One. Well, good luck tomorrow. I'm happy for you.
So what's the approach when you get to the rink on a day where it's a big game here, Razor?
Well, everybody does it different. Like, the rookie wants to get there. He's one of those guys who gets there way early. He likes to sit and quiet, contemplate. Other guys like noise around them. Myself, I stayed closer to the room.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Sharks get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Let's see what the officials are calling. Hughes caught for the pick. Interference the call. The Sharks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Slides the pass over to Bastian. Glove save made by Talbot. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
New Jersey's had some bumps in the road to start the season, James, no question. But we've also seen some progress. We've seen some real highs as well. So it's about manufacturing progress and trying to get into that middle ground where you're consistent and you can get some wins.
And he gives it over to Martinick. From the left side, takes it at center. Shakes off the coverage. Blocked away by Allen.
I like that. I like that.
Fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Puck grab by Drouin. What a great read breaking up the pass. Moves it to Lazar.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Picked off by Bastian. Foul along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Granlund.
What the heck? Did they take me off this,
Saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
From the left side, takes the pass. Takes it from the right side. The Devils have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. New Jersey's got possession here in the neutral zone. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. San Jose's gained possession along the boards. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Scores! And the rookie does it again!
Well, there was always promise around him coming into the season, him being a goal scorer, James. Well, he has matched the expectation, getting his 20th of the season. That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
The Sharks have some jump in their step here early in this one, have been busy in the shot department. Tempers flared pretty quick here.
Emotions are high, James. At the onset of this game, I think this is premeditated. Each player knowing that they want to elevate their team and change momentum.
And this one's over.
Well, he's
Whack.
listened to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took
Fighting
one
again.
hard.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the faceoff. Battling for it along the boards. Bastian's got the puck. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Martinick. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. Oh, and he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Here's a pass in front. Picked off in front. Grabbed along the boards by Foot. Scores! The Devils! The Devils! The Devils have answered back here in the back half of the first period.
Well, it hasn't been pretty, James, but certainly changes the mindset as they get within one. A lot of confidence now at this face-off with their opponents now on their heels.
Nice defensive robbery on that. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Here's a shot. Denies the chance by blocking it. Handles the puck. Stops him cold. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
And Eklund's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and it continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Loses his balance on the play. The Devils gain control of the puck. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic. And now he tries to get it across to Drouin. New Jersey's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Addison. Stones up with the blocker. San Jose's got the puck behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Granlund. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Comes out to play the puck. Addison's got control of it now behind the cage. There's a hit on the play. Carries it across the line. Chow's got it in the offensive zone.
5-hole.
And he looks.
So place I put it in either.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's got to be looking for the Hattie. There it is, James. I mean, this guy just knows how to score goals. He's got a knack for the net, pure goal scorer, and that's why he's leading his team.
The Sharks are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They got to continue to push.
Passes up ahead from the left wing. Here they come on the rush. Sends it across. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save in front.
Chow's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
Pass across to Walden.
Pass it to a player that's not even
and that slides right out to center ice.
in the zone.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Picks up the puck in his own end. Bastian's got control of the puck in the corner. Made the stop on the play. San Jose's ready to go on the
Why
attack.
are they passing so hard?
Takes a
It's
shot.
right there.
Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James,
Pass
but
it
man, he
soft.
flashed the leather. He made the
And
save,
then
no
you
rebound to
stretch
boot.
Pass, and then
The
when I'm
Sharks are
right behind
holding
you,
down
you're
the lead
fucking-
here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far.
Give me a back clapper.
On the attack along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. A shot. What a stop right there.
Talbot's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Allen. From point-blank range. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Picked up along the wall by Hamilton. San Jose's got the puck. Scrum along the wall. San Jose's got control of it now here in the offensive end.
You guys always fuck up. You always do the
Big
opposite.
play inside the
of
defensive
what you need to
zone.
do.
Shakes off the defender with
Always do
some
the
nifty
opposite of what you
moves.
need to do.
20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a
God,
breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Allen's been outstanding in the first period, James, and really the only reason this game is close. This is exactly why you build your team from the goaltending position out.
Making his... There we go, Cheryl. We're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them. And when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future.
Ding, ding. It's
both
over.
of you
Ah,
sit down.
dong.
Both of ya.
The Sharks showing some physicality and some toe-to-toe. The mitts go flying there, and that fight is going to silence the crowd. They're the clear victor in that one.
And after that tilt, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again.
A 5-minute major for fighting.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Sharks have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. New Jersey's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Marchessault's got it along the wing. Big save.
Chow's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Talbot's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
The Sharks have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Granlund's won the faceoff. And here we go. Buckle up.
Let's see.
And drops the hammer on that.
You guys gotta
one.
eat your
The
weenies.
clear winner as that final punt
Get
is
out of my
perfectly
way.
executed and a tough one on the other
You're
end.
next.
The Sharks find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
5-minute major for fighting.
Well past the midway mark of this period, San Jose's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point.
3-0 against this
And here
pussy of a
we
team.
go.
You guys are all tiny. Didn't even touch me, bud.
And there's the winning blow.
Didn't even
Did he
touch
ever
me.
connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. The Sharks gained some adrenaline from that fight. Listen, you're the away team and you want to silence the crowd. You win that fight, you do it.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Quick pass to Marino. Kunin's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Sharks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Slides it quickly to Hamilton. Into the offensive end, right up the middle.
Fucker.
Drives to the sweet spot. Takes possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a short pass to Kunin. There's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. From the point, looks to make something happen. And there's the save. San Jose's got a hold of the puck now.
Charles has been so dangerous tonight.
Let's go.
The reaction on the ice, his first of the season, and his teammates are just as pumped.
What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
San Jose's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Slides the puck Marchessault. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Drives to the crease. Grabs the puck. San Jose's got the puck along the wall.
This is what it's like
And now
to be
it's
playing in
grabbed by
real
Holtz.
life.
Puck scooped up
I
by
fucking
Marchessault.
flipped the
From the
parents
point, they
off.
take control of it.
Yeah.
And cut that one out of the net. Keeps it alive and heads it up. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Sturm. The Devils gain possession in their own end. Laying the body. San Jose's got possession of the puck. The Sharks played along the boards. Fires it. Takes the pass. And that's poked away by Marchessault. And he takes the feed. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Shot! Slides it diagonally to Holtz.
And she wanted
And
to
that's
fuck.
deflected. Takes the feed. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Shuts him down.
Manny wanted to
Taken along the
fuck
wall
him.
by Palat. Jostling for the
Took
puck,
it
but
off.
still
He
maintains
got Manny.
possession. Looks to pass it to Holtz. From the
Right
neutral
under
zone,
Manny.
moving
Took him
forward
off.
here along the boards.
Took a slap to him.
Slides it over with pace to Knizov. Gains the zone through the middle. Big time stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
I had to be escorted out of the rink by the cops.
Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
The Devils carry it along the wall. And that's broken up. Huge stop by Talbot. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Sharks have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Big time stop there.
They're like pissing me off.
Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Moves it quickly over to Chow. And he makes a stop with the glove. And let's see what the definitive
This
call
whole
is on
rink
the ice.
wants to match.
I always hated to play in these games. You
Whole
just came
rink
out flat and
wants to
nothing you
say,
did made it
"Mr.
better. Now they got to
Jason."
kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Lazar's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the draw on their own end. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
Proceed.
And that'll do it after that one.
Take it
I
out the
know
whole
who you're
team.
fighting, and he landed a perfect one
Yeah, he
right
doesn't even
there
know
and
where
took
he's
him
at.
down.
He thinks he's at an away game.
The road team's bench is banging their
This
sticks,
is my
standing
rink
up as they
now.
cheer on their
This
player,
is
and that's
my
what went
rink.
their way.
Bastion's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Great reach with the poke check by Martinick. The Devils have it now. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. San Jose's got the puck. Moves it to Chow. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Scared. He's scared.
The Sharks wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Hataka. Wrister? Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. San Jose's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And he takes the feed. And he's able to handle that one. Scrum along the boards. Quick pass to Trout. Coach check, frees the puck up. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. And that's intercepted by Marchessault. San Jose's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Passes it over to Granlund. Gaining momentum up along the side. Picked up along the boards by Granlund. The Devils look to start the transition game. He got all of that hit on the play. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. And the losing continues. And, you know, partner, you watch this team, you can just sense they lack confidence right now as a unit.
Well, I mean, it's easy to lack confidence when you're not winning games. And you just keep feeling like you're getting pressed down further and further, and they're going to have to find a way to climb the mountain, if you will, James. And it's going to start one shift at a time. I know it's kind of cliche, but they got to get back to the drawing board, back to the video room, and try and reset.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya. If we can bring this back.